Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of our in-home yoga practice. So today we're going to be focusing on upper body strength training. So yes, we're going to be strength training that upper body with yoga. So go ahead and grab your mat and we're going to go ahead and get started. Just a rule of thumb, if you want to have some music playing in the background, go ahead and put your own music on. It's all good. I don't have any music playing because 1, I'm going to be cueing you guys until these poses, and 2, I have my little here, so just in case he has questions for me kind of in the middle of teaching this segment, I want to kind of have that quiet so I'm not battling with noise in the background. So that's something that you can do also. So grab your mat and let's start. We're going to start in quadruped, all fours. So while you're here, make sure your shoulders are in line with your wrists. Make sure your hips are in line with the knees. Take a deep breath, neutral spine. Exhale, let it out. Slight bend in the elbows. You don't want to lock. So inhale. Exhale. We're going to start with some cat-cows. Inhale, arch the spine. Lift the crown of the head all the way up to the ceiling. Deep breath. Exhale, roll it through. Pulling the belly all the way up to the spine, all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, arch. Drop the belly all the way down to your mat as much as you can. Good. Keep going. 2 more breaths. Good. Exhale. Meet me in neutral spine. Curl those toes under. Send that pelvis all the way up to the ceiling for your first downward facing dog of the day. Looking in between the legs. Relax the neck. Relax the head. Fingertips are forward. Hold it right here. Breathe. Rock your hips right to left. Good. Warming up that spine. Getting those shoulders nice and limber. On your exhale, move onto the balls of your feet. Roll into your first high plank, holding it right here. As you can see, or not, but I'm on the tops of my feet. So make sure the heels are nice and lifted. Make sure the toes are grounded into the mat. Exhale, taking it down for our first chaturanga push-up. Holding it right here. Pushing through the toes, lift into your cobra. Untuck the toes. Exhale, curl the toes, sending it back for another downward facing dog. This is going to be our sequence, so make sure your fingers, make sure your toes are nice and planted firmly into your mat. Exhale, plank, hold. Dog is going crazy. We have deliveries. Exhale, take it down. Chaturanga. Lift, push through your toes. Cobra. Exhale, come into child's pose. Toes together. Knees wide. Heels as close to the glutes as you can get them. Relax the forehead. Exhale. One more exhale. Moving up into tabletop. Curling the toes back into downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Lift into your cobra. Downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga, cobra. Downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga, cobra. Child's pose. Make sure you're being mindful of your breathing. If you're listening hard enough, you may be able to hear my exhales. That should be the same for you. So make sure you're taking your time. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're moving on your exhales, okay? Just dropping those shoulders left to right, getting a little bit more mobile. Exhale back into all fours. Downward facing dog. Push into it. Now we're going to progress. Exhale into tabletop, holding it right there. Downward facing dog, push it back. Exhale, high plank. Hold it right there. Push it back, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank it out. Drop the hips straight into cobra lift. Curl the toes back into high plank hold. Push back to down facing dog. Exhale, plank hold. Drop the hips straight into cobra. Slight bend in those elbows. Lift. Curl the toes. High plank. Lift. Send it back. Downward facing dog. High plank. Hold. Drop the hips. Cobra. Lift the chest. Slight bend in the elbows. Curl the toes. High plank. Hold. Pull it up, downward facing dog. Slowly start to walk the hands back to the feet.
Mommy. Mommy.
Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, grab those ankles into the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk it back forward. Into your high plank is where we hold. Drop the hips, cobra. Holding it right here. We're going into up dog, pushing you through the tops of your toes. Lift your legs, lift your knees, hold. Pushing it back, downward facing dog. Exhale, high plank. Chaturanga. Cobra lift. Send it back to child's. Take a breather. Woo! That was good. Woo. Good if you want to stretch out the traps. Triceps. Place the fingertips together. Move on to the back, right at the top of the neck. Hold him right there. Release the fingertips. Take a deep breath. Inhale, right arm rises. Thread it underneath the left. Stretch out the shoulders. Inhale, bring it back center. Exhale, roll it up, wave like into all fours. Curl those toes, downward facing dog. We're almost there. Exhale, high plank. Chaturanga cobra. Lift. Push through the tops of your feet in those cobra. Curl the toes down, dog. Exhale, high plank. Drop the hips, cobra. Curl the toes, high plank. Down dog. High plank. Chaturanga cobra. Up dog, push through the tops of the toes. Lift into your down dog. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga cobra. Send it back. Child's pose. We made it. We're just cooling it down now.
Done?
Almost. Take that left arm. Thread it underneath the right. Oh, yes. Bring it back forward. That should have brought up a nice sweat. Just get that heart rate up just a little.
Mommy, I will get some pants on.
Cobra. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
I want to.
Go ahead. Strong will, little toddler. Send it back for child's. Slowly start to rise onto all fours. Place the palms right here on the quads. Lift the chest. Roll your shoulders forward. So shoulder blades away from each other. And then open up. Shoulder blades together. Inhale. Shoulder blades away. Arch. Shoulder blades away. Good. Child's pose. We made it, guys. And you can just rest here now. Thank you for joining me. There, of course, is going to be more. I'm going to progress into each. Look, I'm out of breath. I'm going to progress into each video. So make sure you keep up with me and make sure you continue to follow. Thank you. Stay safe and have a blessed Friday.